My correct people, I am back again to comment on this matter. My correct and wonderful people, this one tire me. In fact, I am so touched. I'm so emotional about what is happening in this family right now. Emeka, the wife, and the son. My dear people, I said it in my other video that Emeka finished himself by coming out on social media to talk about his family problem that has taken place more than 10 years ago. Right now, there are a lot of controversies, a lot of people, there's so many schools of thought on social media concerning how this matter has gone so far. Before I go on to narrate the latest and what I think and the lessons I want us to look at on this channel in this video, I want you to listen to this latest voice note by Emeka. Please stay on. Don't forget, at the end, all we do is to discuss in the comment section. Drop your opinion. There are so many school of thoughts right now going on about this matter, but I have a message for everybody who is coming across this video. I have an important message for you, so stay to the end of this video because what I'm going to say will shock you.
Well, let me address that.
Yes.
First of all, I was on my aunt's side. We were all doing business because I was having some issues at work in Ikeja. Then I went to my aunt's side. My cousin was like, can we do some work together? Our family, we can take care of each other. I went over there. My aunt started trying her best to convince me to get my younger ones over there so they can have a better life in Germany or whatsoever, like as if we were having issues. At first I took offense, but I was like, maybe I can use this opportunity to find peace somewhere. If his family is trying to reason, maybe I can get her to talk with him and they will have, I was just thinking like there can be something out of it. I was going to call him a day before he came back on Sunday because he did arrive in Nigeria on Sunday.
Right, the same Sunday.
I was going to call him, but my phone unfortunately got bad.
So my correct people, that voice you heard now is the voice of Emeka's son, Michael. The interview he granted today where he spoke and told the whole world his own side of the story. Now, the reason I'm making this video is actually to bring out things I think we should look into. The audio is very long and I may not be able to play it. He said a lot of things which I may not be able to play here because it's a very long interview, but I'm going to summarize what he said and I'll make my own opinion. I will just make my comment and I will expect you to drop your comment in the comment section as usual. Now, Emeka's son alleged, according to him, that he grew up with his father and his father brainwashed him into believing that his mother was a bad woman, was into drugs and irresponsible. And you guys know that they separated in over 10 years and of course, this child or this man right now, this boy is 22 years plus now. So it was around 10 years when this divorce happened and the father got the custody of all the children. And so they grew up under their father. And he said a lot of things and the father brainwashed him to believe that the mother was a bad woman. But it only took for him to grow up by himself and he started remembering everything that happened while he was a child. Now, let me tell you people, if you're an adult and you're living with a woman, you're maltreating her and the children are very young, whether 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, they watch you talk to their mother anyhow, beat their mother, treat their mother anyhow, you think they're still children. And when they grow up, you begin to see it's the woman that brainwashed them. I want to tell you to please think twice. People remember, even you remember yourself, you will know that you remember some things that happened to you when you were still a child, and those negative ones, they stick there up, they're very difficult to erase. So that's just by the way. So he went on to give all his own account, how the father was abusive and all that. Now, where I actually want to bring out in this video, we have heard everything. Many of you would have watched the video itself, the interview originally from Chude's channel, would have watched it and also watched another interview by Daddy Freeze where Emeka's PA and colleague came out to testify against Emekike's wife and the son. According to the PA Demola, that's his name, Emekike was a gentleman, has been a gentleman, and was very emotional, was very responsible, and it was actually the wife that was abusing him, because according to him, he saw pains. He saw when the man was going through all this. Now, I am not here to take sides, okay? I am not here to take sides. Now, what I keep saying, now we see that this crisis is going higher and higher every day, taking different turns, and going to be very tragic if, in fact, for this crisis to be managed and this family brought back together again, is going to be a miracle. Because you see, whenever you come out on social media to put out your family matters, you are releasing it to the whole world, and you will no longer be in charge of that matter. Your decision may no longer be able to control matters. Okay, so Emeka, I will keep saying it, he made a very grievous mistake by being the first person to come on social media, talk about it, and he levied a lot of allegation against the wife, even a character assassination. Yes, because he was saying that the wife had bad gangs. She was following bad gangs, and that was as a result she was being blackmailed. He said a lot of negative things about the woman, and so the woman came out to also speak, and unfortunately the son also came to testify. Now, like I said earlier, there are so many school of thoughts, those who are against the wife coming out to speak, those who are against Emeka coming out to speak, and those who are also against the boy coming out to speak. You see, so people are taking sides already now, and things are degenerating every day. The latest audio released by Emeka, he was threatening that he is going to get the son, he's going to smash him and all that, and he's going to deal with him, and he's going to that was pushing him to go and hang himself. Okay, so in all of this now, what Dora, wants to talk about, what I want to talk about is very, very simple. Now, I'm going to talk about on the son coming out to talk. All right, and I will also, as you guys know, I promote our Queen May very well in this channel, on this channel. Yes, so I'm going to say this, and that's my personal view. I know the boy is a grown-up man, and the mother said he was against his coming out to that interview. He wasn't in support. She wasn't in support. But at the end of the day, the boy was able to have his way. You see, as a mother, for me, I think it was not correct that that guy should have granted that interview. So that the reason I'm saying that is so that there will be somewhere, you know, when you are a peacemaker, or you're in the family, you see what is happening between your beloved ones, two of them, and you're in a position, if you want to be a peacemaker, you will never take sides, even when you know the person that is wrong, because you just you won't join in the fight, so to say, because you want to be that platform on which peace, okay, may be able to stand and get back peace. You just want to be that link, because if you also join and everything is cut off, it's going to be dangerous. There may be no hope anymore. So it's very important that we understand this. I have seen people in the past, you know, try to do this. You keep to yourself. It's very painful, because you see your mother, she was being according to you, because right now we don't even know who to believe, because Emeki's PA, if you listen to him, you also want to swear that he's saying the truth. So I don't know who to believe. What I'm trying to say is that for me, it is not right. It wasn't the best thing, so to say, that Michael should have granted that interview. He would have just stayed and allowed. And well, a lot of people are blaming the woman. Why did you come out to, grant the interview and all that? That's her life. Everybody will not be Queen May. Okay. But what I am think, because Eme Numan, as we all say in my place, no matter what happens, you as a child, you still go back to your father's house. You still have your father, you still, it's just not right. But I know on the other side, Emeka also failed it woefully. I will keep saying it without mincing words. He failed it in the sense that he came out to talk about it first. Yes, it happened 10 years ago. You moved on and you're already remarried. And according to Emeka, that's another thing I heard in the latest audio he released. He said he has a child with the daughter of the Sierra Leonean president or something like that, with a daughter, and the child is his age, the age of Michael. So right now, he doesn't think Michael would ever be useful to him. He doesn't even need Michael because he has another boy his age. So for him, he's not losing anything. That's also very wrong, and that is very shameful. Yes, very shameful, because it actually means that Emeka was cheating on the wife during that time, as at the time this boy was born. Actually means that he was cheating on the wife. I don't know how it happened, but it seems to me that that's what it is. Or are you going to tell me that maybe the woman got pregnant and you didn't marry her and later on you reconciled with her? I don't know. But whatever be the matter, Emeka, you are going the wrong way. And coming out again to keep sending these messages, this is life-threatening messages. And if it goes, they want to take it officially, legally, you are in trouble. This is life-threatening messages. People should learn how to go about talking about the matter. You can call your family members to wedge into your problem. Instead of coming out on social media, you can call your family members. You can call your village people. Instead of you coming out on social media to be the one announcing your problem, let it be that people heard it somewhere and they are talking about it. And people will want to hear from you, and you keep quiet and nobody will hear from you. Okay, so my dear people, that I think it's very wrong. I think it wasn't correct for this boy to come out and talk about, because he's still your father. That's my opinion. I may be wrong. You may disagree with me, but do leave your own opinion in the comment section, because he's still your father. And you know what? At the end of the day, people also look at you that the way people be looking at you. Oh, your father did this. Oh, am I sure you're not going to be like that? Or that pity, that's looking at you one kind, not the way you are supposed to just be detached from your father. Now everything is in the air, and you came out to also talk. My dear people, I think also that Emeka needs help. All of them, like the mother said, they all need help. They need help. This family need help. But unfortunately, the way Emeka is going about it is going to end. I don't know whether it's Yul Edochie. I want to mention him here because he has already added himself to this mess by coming out to support Emeka and all the rantings which he did. I didn't even have time to talk about it. But we saw that he's happy that another man, is being thrown water. He's being dragged on social media. He's very, very happy that someone is making the kind of mistake that he made. He's very happy to see a mate, and I think it's high time he learned that it is wrong for you to always come out on social media to just talk anything about your life. You can't talk. Look at our Queen May. And you guys will say that every time I'm calling our Queen May, I will call her how I call her, because I told you guys this is why I love this woman so much. Look at her. Her children has never spoken a word against their father. Like I said, Daniel is on social media all the time, but she always avoids, and she has been so mature like the mother. So you see why for me, Dora, I'll keep giving our Queen May award. If there's any other award that's remaining, peace award, whatever, best woman, hero, please let's keep giving her their word, because you can see how she was able to hold her children. Yul Edochie abused her on social media. They were making mockery of her. It was too much. This one is just Emeka came and said something. Yul Edochie. In fact, I think our queen they may not be exactly the same thing, but the kind of suffering that she suffered on social media, the kind of blackmailing, emotional trauma they put her through, it was enough. It would have been enough for even Daniel and the others to come on social media and throw water for their father. But you see how our Queen May was able to hold her children, and up to now nobody has had a word, not even a word from any of them, either in defense of their mother or castigating their father. Nobody heard anything from them. So that's my own take on in all of this. And why I'm saying it is that I want us to learn. This is my own advice. Please stay away from bringing your matters, your family matters on social media. It has never helped anybody. You can take it to your people. Yes, let it be that you took it to your people and they disappointed you. You can take it to professionals. You need to start believing that professionals who can help. But bringing it out on social media, your own family, your own people, you want to call your father a bad person, you call your wife a bad person, you call your husband a bad person, then how do you want people to even see you tomorrow? So, my dear people, that's my own take. And I want to leave it there for you guys to drop your own opinion in the comment section. Please remain constructive in your own criticism, your own point. Let's just look at this matter objectively. Let's look at this matter objectively. It's not about who is right, who is wrong. For me, all of them, 3 of them failed it. For me, Emeka, the son, the wife, they failed it. Yeah, Emeka started it, but they would have just ignored him. It's not easy, it's not possible, but that could have been the best thing to do. So that after he backed once, twice, he will just stop, and he would have called himself a fool, because the whole world will be like, oh, this woman never even responded. And you know one thing about being who you are, and that is what I believe. One thing about being who you are is that people talking about you, people who want to assassinate your character, cannot change who you are. They can only try. It will only work for some time, for some people who will believe them. But if anybody comes around you to have anything to do with you, before they stay after a short while with you, they will see who you are and they will go back. That's what I always believe in, that in the long run, truth will prevail, and that's the best one. That's why I keep saying it. That's the best one. So if it's possible, when someone talks, you come and respond your own, you come and respond. No, you just allow it. You see who you are. If people want to know the truth, they can come around you. You can talk to them or you leave it. But with time, I believe the truth will always prevail. And even if people tend to believe who you are not, you know who you are. The most important thing, that inside yourself, you know the truth, because the Bible says the truth, we know that it will set us free. You know the truth. You're not, you're not affected by what is out there, because you know the truth, and that's your conscience, and you know that before God and man that you are on the right track. You don't mind them. It's not easy, but as long as they're not going to kind of put a gun on your head and say we are going to quiet you because of this thing we heard about you. If it's just about they saying what they like, believing what they like, and it doesn't stop you from going about your normal business, it doesn't stop you from doing what you're doing, you just allow them. I believe that with time they will all know the truth. Just like the son was saying that he grew up 10 years with the father, and the truth about what happened, the truth in their life, was still able to come back to him even after 10 years of being hypnotized by the father. That's his own testimony. I don't know how true it is, but I'm saying that if it is the truth, then that will be evidence to tell us that Well, no matter what people talk about us, okay, no matter what they say, once it's not truth, once it's not correct, with time the truth will always prevail. So I want to drop it here, and I want to allow you to drop your own opinion in the comment section in line with what I'm saying. What do you think about this matter? Thank you so much. This is Dora, and this is Inspiration Gist with Dora. Please don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section and like this video, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. I will see you again in my next video. Remain blessed. Ciao, ciao, ciao.